Yeah, so what we are talking about is like, so we have seen this design of forms, and I said what are the basic steps so for creating these forms here, right? And I said how many ways can you insert this form into the template? I said there are different ways of inserting this form into the template. So I said you can insert as a table, you can insert as an ordered list, you can insert as what a paragraph, like that. Okay. So then next is how to process this form data. Now next we'll see how to process the form data. So this is nothing but processing form data. So whenever you send a request, okay, you'll be sending a request, right? See, what you're trying to do is you enter the data within the form. See, what you're trying to do is you're trying to input the data within the form. So inside the form, you'll try to input data. So after giving data, see, this is your form where you input the data. And after input the data, once you click on submit button, once you click on submit button, so this data or this form is submitted. This form is submitted to what? View, right? This form is submitted to the view. So which view it is submitted to? The view which is rendered this template. Okay, right? So it will submit this data to the view. By default, it will submit this data to the view which rendered this form. Getting on it. So by default, it will submit to the view which rendered this template. So the same view, it will submit what? Data. It means this view is trying to handle two things. This view is trying to handle two things here. One is displaying form, one is displaying data, or one is displaying the template. It is handling how many things here? Two things. One is the displaying template, and one more is receiving data. So it is trying to handle how many requests here? Two requests. Okay, one is you display the template. After displaying the template, you input the data and click on which button? Submit button. When you click on the submit button, this data is sent it to what? Same view. It means this view should handle how many things here? Two things. This view should handle how many things here? Two things. Okay, this view should handle two things. One is displaying the template and one more is receiving data. What styles you want to give here? What is the style? What is the meaning of style? What style you want to give? What style? Style means CSS. Huh? Give. Who said not to give? Give here. Give CSS in template. Give the CSS in template. So table is there, no? You are displaying it as a table. You are displaying it as what? Table. Table is having what? Row. You know CSS, right? Table is having row. Row is having what? Input. Format it by using tag selector, by using what? Class selector, anything you can use. Okay. So select the tag selector and format it. Who said not to format? Format. Okay, right? Use CSS. Use CSS. Now my this thing is this view should handle. Okay, this view is trying to handle how many things? Two things. One is displaying template and one more is receiving data. See here, yesterday if you see, so yesterday, now this is our template. Yesterday if you see this application, if you see this application here, so yesterday if you see this application here, now I send a request. Now see here, you are sending a request to which view? Student view. You are sending a request to which view? Student view. See here, you are sending a request to which view? Student view. This is student view, right? So this will receive the request. And after receiving the request, what it is doing? It is creating one form. And this empty form, this form is what now? Empty. It will create a form and this form is embedded in what? Template and generate a response. Generate a response. Now this is one request. Okay, this is one request. Now where I input the roll number, I try to input the name, I try to input what here? Course. After giving roll number, name and course, I click on which button? Submit button. If I click on submit button, this data is submit to what? Same view. Is it this data is sent to the same view or different view? Same view. Then this view should receive the data or not? Yes. Okay, right. It should receive this data and process it and it should generate some output. It means my view should handle how many requests now? 2 requests. Okay. So that's the reason you'll try to use various request methods here. Okay. You'll try to use various request methods. So how can you process the form data? If it is same view, then you handle it by using 2 request methods. One is a get request method and one more is post. You handle it by using 2 request methods. One is get and one more is post. Otherwise, you have to take one global variable like flag, and then if it is if you send a response with some true and false, like you have to check with some flags like true and false. Otherwise, you can handle it by using 2 different request methods. Otherwise, you have to take one flag. Suppose flag means is a Boolean value. It is a Boolean value. It is a Boolean value. What I'm saying it is a Boolean value. Okay, suppose, so assume that I just take one variable called here flag. So here I'm saying a flag equal to what here? True. I'm saying a flag equal to true. If a flag. So if a flag means what is the value of flag is true. If it is a true, what I'm doing? I'm generating a response. I'm generating a response by rendering which one? Form within the template and sending that response to whom? Client. And before sending it, I'm changing the value of flag. What I'm doing, I'm changing the value of flag. Now this is a global variable or not? Yes, I'm using a global what? Flag. Global flag. Then I'm changing this flag value from true to what? False. Okay, from true to false. So else, now else it will come to which one? This block. Okay, this block. But initially, what is the value of flag is? Initially, what is the value of flag is? True. Okay, if it is a true, it is creating one empty form and that form is inserted within what? Template and sent as a response. Before sending a response, the value of flag has become what? False. The value of flag has become what? False here, right? So after this, here, I'll try to generate a response. I'll say a response equal to, I'll just generate one response. Okay, so from DJANGO dot, so HTTP import, HTTP what here? Response. I'm generating a response. So response equal to HTTP response, and here I'm rendering some message. Okay, now this is, I just write here some response. Okay, this is a response which is generated, and I said here return a response. After returning a response, okay, so I make the value of flag as what? Now again I'm saying global. What is the name of this variable is flag. And I change the value of flag is, I change the value of flag is what? True. Now this is handling how many requests? Two requests. Yes or no? This is handling how many requests? Two requests. Eh? Closing tag. H2R. Okay. So flag is prior. We use flag anywhere. Here we use. So we'll do one thing. This is global. Two times we declare, right? So we declare this only what? Once. So this is a global flag, right? So the value of flag can be a true or it can be what here? False. So send a request here. Now, when you send a request first time, the value of flag is what? True. Then flag has become what now? False. Now, what is the value of flag now? False. Okay. Then what will happen? Now, what will happen? I enter roll number, enter the name, enter what here? Course. And after that, I click on submit. Now, this is a response generated. Means this is handle how many requests here? Two requests. One is displaying the form and one more is receiving data from the form. One is displaying the form and one more is receiving data from the form. But one view, how it can handle two requests? Yes or no? One view, how it can handle two requests? By checking one condition. You have to use one condition. You have to use